Hey, good morning, folks. Last time I tried pounding T-posts in with this setup, I didn't have the extension on. I was just mounted right in there. Of course, my forks were way the heck up in the air. My front end came right off the ground. There was no way of even getting 2 inches of penetration. Even throwing 200 pounds barbells on there didn't really cut it. I got 3 inches, whoop-de-doo. I'm just thinking at that point, maybe my front end was too high and I didn't have enough weight in the front end. So, a friend of mine, he passed on. I got a lot of my steel from him. I got a plasma cutter from him, before he died, of course. He made this up because he was an old farmer also, an old cylinder. And he made that up into his T-post pounder. What I done is, I don't know how he did his. There it is. What I done is I just used a receiver hitch, turned it sideways. Sorry, I'm walking around these forks. Sorry about that. I'm not the best cameraman on this shit, and that's hanging on a tripod, so I can just put you down later. So he made basically an old cylinder that went on him, and he of course had a big giant case tractor. He's popping T-posts left and right. So what I did is I put it on one of my receiver hitches sideways. Works great. Put a 1-inch pin through there. But what I did last night is I sacrificed one of my other hitches, and I welded basically a receiver hitch, solid 2x2, well, not solid, thick wall 1/4 inch 2x2 square tube, and another ball mount that would have been the one reducer, so you can use 2-inch. Literally found it laid in the road. Like, one man's junk is another man's scrap. I'm going to try to see, the T-post is already set in the area. This ground is hard, never been touched, never been worked. But I'm just trying to do all this before I go out and start dropping T-posts in the ground. I'm getting to the point I don't want to pound them in by hand. So I'm going to let you guys see what I do, if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm deleting it, going back to square one again. Hang on, we got a nice little breeze coming in again. So I think I've got you in sync. Let me get you a little bit higher on this. Let's just take you back. There we go. Now I got a full picture of it. Alright, so I'm going to kick it up, and I'll also show you that she is loose right now on the ground. In place, there's our max. Shits and giggles. I'm just going to go right there. She looks great. As we see, that did not work. I think you saw the front end come off the ground again. So I guess I gotta go with, God, them words called manuel labor. I just wish I had a better way. Do you guys have a better idea? Push came to shove. Do they make? Seriously, do they make front end weights so I can put on the front end of this, or a bar for it? Because if not, I'll make my 2-inch barbells, my 200 pounds on that end. But this is, I got a lot of T-posts, and the wife's like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, neither do I. My shoulder's gone. So I thought I'd give it a shot in the ass, seeing if I just raised it up higher to where the front end doesn't have to come off the ground as high. Well, that idea didn't work. Anybody got any good ideas? Or Manuel is my best friend. I'm out in the area where I cannot use a water pick, so I can always just use just a damn pounding rod and work my way down. But still, I'm just trying to get my money's worth out of this thing. All right, later, gone, bye. Oh, happy Memorial Day. We be smoking ribs while I be playing out here. Later, gone.